I spent $500 on refurbished consoles from Goodwill, and in this video, we're going to test them out, explore them, and see what they did to them. So if you didn't know, there's actually a local Goodwill store, like in person, called The Grid, where they supposedly refurbish their consoles and sell them for like full market value. So I have 3 consoles here. I have an Xbox, a PS3 Slim, and we also have a PS4 Pro. And we're gonna basically go through them, see what they did to them. Let's go ahead and start here with the blue PS3 because it just looks pretty sick because it's a blue PS3. I've never actually seen one of these in person before. But starting here, as you can see, The Grid, powered by Goodwill. This is in Charlotte, North Carolina, in an in-person location, like I said. $109, which is not bad for this console. It's just basically market price for a working, cleaned and tested console. And you can see it was actually put out on 7-Eleven, which is like right before I'm filming this video. And let's go ahead and just give it a test right off the bat. Ooh, okay. The disk drive mechanism works, which is honestly surprising. And you can kind of see that this thing is pretty dirty and dusty. Before I get to that though, let's flip it to the back and see if they did anything. So warranty seal is still intact, so they definitely did not open it up. We're also missing a rubber foot, which I did not notice earlier, but of course these are in person, so I could have checked that out and seen that it was missing a rubber foot. And let's go ahead and get into the fact that this thing is filthy. It's dirty, dusty. If you want to come in closer here, you can kind of see there's actually a little bit of dust hiding out in the corner there. There's just dirt and grime in all of these cracks here, which is really easy for it to happen with this Super Slim because there's so many like grooves and stuff here. And yeah, it looks like it wasn't even wiped down. And like I said, they call these refurbished. Like if you look on the wall, they say refurbished, refurbished by our techs or whatever. So I don't know what kind of process they're doing or why they're calling this refurbished, but it's very dirty. And one other thing, they have a 30-day warranty, but it's exchange only, no refunds. So basically, like if you return a crap console, they give you another crap console.
You could get store credit?
Yeah, or you can get store credit as well instead of an exchange. So I don't know, whatever. Let's go ahead and check out the next console here, which is a PS4 Pro, which I'm excited for because you just don't come across these too often, but kind of the same deal here. This one's just right off the bat has dirt and grain in the top, so it's like they didn't even try to wipe it down. I mean, like that stuff, if you're selling for market value, that's just try to wipe it down. Let's address the elephant in the room. I did pay $200 for this, which is like $40 over market value at this point, which is wild coming from a Goodwill, and you can just see all the dust and grime in these 3 levels here. In the USB port right there. Actually, see if you can come in on this and take a look at that USB port. It's just got like dust bunnies right inside of it. That's not ideal. Now flipping to the back, it looks like our warranty seals are still intact, so definitely not opened up. And we have about 1 million scratches around the HDMI port, so you know it's been well loved and well used. And flip it to the bottom, it looks like we have all our rubber feet, except for that one missing right there, which is random, but whatever. All right, put that one to the side. And then last but not least, I grabbed an OG Xbox console just cuz. $90, which is decent for this. We also, yeah, this one has also got dirt and grime all in these cracks and stuff, so definitely didn't wipe it down. But other than that, this one looks pretty solid. You know, it doesn't look too bad on the front. We actually have all 4 rubber feet on the bottom, which is not necessarily the best thing on the OG Xbox because you should remove the clock capacitor so it doesn't leak all over your board. But we can see here it's manufactured in 2002, so it definitely needs to be removed. We also have a random refurbished sticker on the bottom, which is interesting because the other 2 did not have a refurbished sticker, so I almost wonder if this was refurbished by somebody else before, and then Goodwill got it, and then they refurbished it. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back as well, though. The back actually looks pretty good, like they might have wiped that down. I don't know. But we also have all the accessories. So basically, each one of these came with their necessary accessories. And starting with the PS3, I already took out the HDMI cord because we needed an HDMI cord for something else, but we have the standard power cable. Looks like the right power cable. Also have the right charging cable. And we have seems like the sticks are in really nice condition. Clicking on the R3 is a little weird, but other than that, pretty nice. I don't see like any dirt and grime, which is honestly surprising. And then moving on to the PS4, we have our power cable, which looks correct. We have our charging cable for the controller, which looks correct, and also an HDMI cable. So props to Goodwill so far. They're actually getting the cables correct, unlike GameStop and Amazon and pretty much everybody else that sells consoles. And the controller looks pretty solid here. You know, you got a little bit of wear and tear on the thumbsticks, but not too bad. There is some dirt and grime, but honestly not horrible. There is some like, I think that's basically skin just ingrained around that little sticker there, which is not surprising. And then last but not least, we got the Xbox stuff here. So we have the AV cable, the power cable, which both look good. We have our original Xbox controller, which it's not bad. Left stick is beat up a good bit, but you know, all things considered, not bad for how old this thing is. Everything else looks pretty good. Guys, let's go ahead and plug one in and see if it works. I guess we'll start with the blue PS3 and just see what happens. We have a red light on the front, so let's go ahead and power this bad boy up and see what happens. All right, guys, so booting up the console, it was indeed factory reset, which you would kind of expect if they're refurbishing consoles. Honestly, I love a good unfactory reset console because you can see just old data, old save data, that sort of thing. But let's go ahead and boot it all the way up here. Here we are. Yeah, baby. Boot it up. Let's go. All right, first thing we're going to check is how many gigs we have here, because it says we have 250 gigs, I think. Let's go ahead and verify that. Okay, so we got 250 gigs. Yep, we're on version 4.80. So, interesting. So I think that's actually the latest version. So I guess they probably did connect to the internet and update this thing, which is interesting for, I mean, it's just blowing my mind that Goodwill would even plug anything to test, because I'm so used to buying untested consoles that they just like dump inside of a pallet or whatever. But guys, we did actually buy some games. We bought a PS3 game, an OG Xbox game, and a PS4 game from Goodwill that we're also going to test out and see what kind of condition they're in. So let me grab those and we'll come back. All right, guys, got the games, and we're going to go ahead and start with the PS3 game, obviously, because we have a PS3 console. And we picked up Watch Dogs for $5. They actually had a deal where you buy 2, you get 1 free. They have this little sticker on them, so I couldn't check out the condition in the store. So we have our manual and stuff, or I don't even know if they had a manual on this game. But they have a little insert here, and then of course our Watch Dogs game, which is in pretty nice condition. Got a couple little scuffs, but nothing too bad. Let's go ahead and put the disc in though and see if it works. Okay, it eventually booted up, but in my experience, when you play PS3 games, they usually load up in like 5 seconds. That was a good 20 seconds. I also have another PS3 game I can try just to see if it's any different, see if it's like a game issue or a console issue. But it looks like the game's booting up. Let's wait for it to get to the main screen. Well, I guess I'm not waiting, because you got to install game data on the hard drive, which is going to take forever, so never mind. Let's go ahead and quit this game, and I'll put in the other PS3 game and just see if it does the same thing. All right, guys, got MW2 that I brought from home. We're just going to put this in and see if it loads up here any faster. Usually this game on my PS3 is at home, it loads up in like 4 seconds. As you can see, the wheel stopped spinning to read the disc, and yeah, this is the game that I try out on a lot of the PS3s back at home when I make other videos, so I know this game works. We'll try one more time and see what happens. And it's just like very clearly making a noise that it usually makes when it's like trying to read a game but can't quite get it to work. And yeah, still going, nothing. Oh, there it goes. It worked this time. Oh man, this is like exactly what I expect from Goodwill, where like it works, but not really. You can see it was a 50-50 shot on MW2. Yeah, not great. I'm hoping we're passing by Charlotte back on the way home so we can get a refund or return or whatever, or an exchange, I guess. Can't get a refund on this. But let me try, I'll try Watch Dogs one more time. Oh, yep, and that time I didn't read. So yep, definitely a 50-50 shot. I've tried 4 times, it worked twice. Good old refurbishment from Goodwill, kind of what I expected, honestly. But what else do I say about it? Let's put this console to the side and plug in the PS4 and see if that works. All right, guys, PS4 Pro is plugged in. Let's go ahead and see if this bad boy turns on. 3, 2, 1. Got life? Any free games? Nope. All right, guys, so console is factory reset. Controller is connected up. That's a good start. And here we are. Boom, booted up. Now, I am interested to see which system software we're on, because I feel like at this point in time, a lot of PS4s are old enough that you can actually, they're like old enough that you can install custom firmware on them. Let me go ahead and check that out. All right, we're on a 11.5. Hold on, that feels a little old. Okay, never mind. It looks like 11.50 is the latest one. So it looks like this one they probably did log into the internet and updated as well, which is fine, makes sense. Let's go ahead and put a game in. I have Fallout 4. This came from the grid as well. You can see it's got the sticker here, got the same thing kind of covering the port, so I can't check out the condition in the store, but it looks like, ooh, includes the survival guide, nice, and then, ooh, it's got the whole map, nice. And then checking out the game itself, it looks pretty good. It's got a couple of smudges, but whatever. Let's go ahead and put this bad boy in and see if it works. Oh, yes. Came up in like 5 seconds, unlike the PS3, so got success here. I love how Fallout 4, like, it installs on the main screen in like 3 seconds, and then you boot it up and it says it's actually installing, so it's a little tricky there. But the game is loading up. It loaded up pretty quickly. One more thing I forgot to check though is how much storage we have here. It should be 1 terabyte. That's what they claim to have, and yeah, 161 sounds about right. Cool, so this console does work. I'm gonna actually try to connect to the internet as well and just verify that works. Yeah, so it is working, but only halfway. We're on hotel Wi-Fi right now, so you'd have to like actually get in the browser and sign in, which I guess doesn't work on the PS4. So whatever, you can at least see that the network card does work. Fallout 4 is loading up. So this console looks like it's good to go. It does work on like the PS3. And now it is still very filthy, like we showed you. It's definitely not refurbished because it was never opened up, so I'm not sure. They didn't even wipe down the outside. So like, how are you calling this refurbished? But whatever, man. Let's go ahead and move on to the OG Xbox and see what's on that bad boy. All right, guys, got the Xbox plugged in. We're still a mess here. But guys, let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. 3, 2, 1. Hold on. We have power, but there's no lights. You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, man.
Hat cam.
Oh, what a freaking joke, man. Let me just show you. So, console's on. You can see our little setup over there. It's on. But there's no lights. I can press the power button or the eject button. Still no lights. Plus, press it again. Still no lights. Great. So, yeah, refurbished. Yep. It's not even tested and working. Like, forget about refurbishing. But come on, man. I should have expected nothing less. But we are booted up here. At least it is showing up on the screen. Now, what I'm really curious about is if they actually went in here and factory reset the OG Xbox, because I don't think anybody thinks of doing this because it's just got random save data on it. But let's find out here. And yep, sure enough, they did not, which is fine with me because I love checking out what kind of save data people leave on here. So we got Armed and Dangerous from 2004 here. No idea if that's the actual date, but we'll just assume it is. Jacob Hiller. I thought that said another, yeah, I thought that said another H word, but all right. we have a save data that says don't delete. What is that, like a roster or something? What?
No.
Dude, this is so weird. No. Okay, so not only have I seen my name on here, I've now seen J Money, which was my nickname for a period of time, and I use it on my PS4. What is going on with this console? This is so weird. I guess it's like there's another J Money. I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility for somebody else named Jacob to be J Money, but that's just strange. It's funny because these are all games that I like. A lot of these games are games I played on the PS2 back in the day. I also got the online update application. That's interesting. But I will say Jacob played a lot. You can just see scrolling through. We got a lot of save data, which is just awesome to see. Love when people are, oh, hold on. We got Xbox Live Arcade games? Yo. Oh, soundtracks. Yes. Yes, we got music too. We got 311, Blink 182, and D12 World. I love how many consoles actually have music on them on OG Xboxes. But guys, let's go ahead and open up the disk drive and actually put a game in because we haven't tried that yet. We have NASCAR Chase for the Cup 05. I played this back in the day. Fun game. Always fun to drive backwards. And oh, yes. We have a 2-month free trial. Nice. Unused. Love to see it. We also have the game here. Let's go ahead and check out what condition we're in. Wow, that game's in really nice condition. I almost wonder if they have a resurfacing machine at Goodwill. Like, that's just a weird concept, and I don't know. Yeah, that sounded weird. Okay, whatever. It is trying to read. Oh, there it goes. Hold on. All right, guys, well, the game is loading up. So this console is fully working. Got some cool save data and some music. It is pretty unfortunate that the lights don't work on the front. That's just like, how do you not see that when you're testing and they call it refurbished? I don't know. This whole experience is weird because they're not refurbished in the least bit. Their prices are pretty high for what they are. Like, I don't know, man. Definitely don't recommend this. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And guys, if you want to support the channel, make sure to scan the QR codes on the screen for Patreon or YouTube memberships, or click the link down below and you'll get weekly exclusive videos behind the scenes that you won't see otherwise. That also includes daily vlogs of this entire trip, which is like 7 to 9 days long, something like that. So guys, make sure to check that out. Also tune in tomorrow for our next video, and I will see you guys then.